Before anybody asks, no, I did not lose a bet. Anyway, hey everyone, hope you're all well. First things first, I would just like to quickly apologise for the lack of content in the past week. It's basically just been down to illness and the fact that we've been rather busy. But anyway, to make it up to you wonderful people, get this video today. On Thursday, you're going to get a Jubilee special. And then you're also going to get a third video on Sunday. So you're going to essentially get 3 videos this week. Lucky you. Anyway, enough talking about other videos. Let's get on with this one. And to start, I'd like to go through my current recording equipment. Starting off with my Canon PowerShot camera, which is what the majority of this video is being recorded on. You see, this camera of mine has got pretty good picture quality, and it's also got phenomenal zoom. 180 times digital zoom. It is incredible. It is some of the best zoom I've ever seen. However, when it comes to filming, there are 1 or 2 downsides when it comes to my camera. One of them being the fact that the screen you can't fold it out, it doesn't flip round or anything. Another one being audio quality. So you see, in a setup like this, it's alright. But if you're holding it, then it is very easy to accidentally cover up the internal microphone using one of your fingers, and I've done that on countless occasions. And the other thing is that even if you're out in a gentle breeze, like, the camera will pick up the wind noise. And you can't fit an external microphone, so there is really no way around that issue. But yeah, other than that, fantastic camera. When it comes to photography work, it's brilliant. I wouldn't want anything else. Anyway, right, so let's move on to this Akaso GoPro. And again, it's a similar story when it comes to this. Fantastic picture quality, although there is a slight fisheye effect because it is like a GoPro, and unfortunately there's no way to remove that on this particular model. But yeah, audio quality on this is shocking. Right, for those of you who saw the superb start to boating in 2022, for those of you who saw that video, you will know that the audio quality on this is shocking. And quite frankly, it isn't worth sacrificing that just for 4K content. So this is great for to be an action camera, and it's also going to be alright for doing like another perspective to something. But for using as your primary recording device, no. The audio quality on this just is too bad to even contemplate. Alright, but yeah, I mean, it's a nice little handheld jobby, and while it's in this casing, it's waterproof, so that's pretty good, although you can't actually hear anything if the casing's on, so I don't really see the point of that, plus the fact it's not going to float, is it? So actually, it's pretty pointless. But yeah, it's small and handheld and lightweight, I suppose. And now we move on to this bad boy. So this is Dunk's Canon 650D. It has a screen which folds out, flips round like so. And also, this has impeccable picture quality, right? It's got a little bit of zoom on it, you know, everything that you can want and need when it comes to recording. It's got wide angle lens on it at the moment. Stabilisation is absolutely incredible, and the autofocus, 90 times out of 100, it'll be on the ball, and it'll make sure that you've got a clear and crisp picture. Having said that though, while we're on the subject of the autofocus, the motor for it is actually pretty dang noisy. I mean, if I bring this up to you, do you hear that? It is pretty noisy, and unfortunately that does actually get picked up on this thing's internal microphone. And sure, you can fit an external microphone, but even that will pick it up. you know, even if you use an external microphone with this camera, it will still pick up the noise from the autofocus motor. The only way to get around it is actually by using a clip-on microphone. But then if you've got multiple people who want to talk to the camera, then, you know, the last thing you want to be doing is just like, go, right, there you go, you clip that on, right, there we go, because that's just a lot of faffing about. And it's not like you can plug in multiple clip-on microphones, you know, it's just a case of there is, like, no way around it. So, that is a bit of a shame, but that is also the only flaw with this thing, other than perhaps its size and weight, because it is chunky, it is a chunky boy, and after a while, you know, carrying this around, after a while, your arms will start to ache quite a bit. But yeah, other than one or two little niggly things, this thing is a great piece of kit. Oh dear. Right, and now we go on to my old camcorder. So, here it is. Great piece of kit is this, you know, it's not too big, and it's pretty light. It's HD, it's got a screen which can fold out, flip round, etc, etc. You can attach an external microphone. It's got a couple different features, got a little bit of zoom, it's got night vision as well. So overall, this is a good piece of kit. This really, really is, and this is what I use the majority of the time. At least I have done up until now. Let me introduce to you, wonderful people, this game changer. So this is my brand new 4K camcorder, or at least this is the box for it. And straight away, box is actually pretty decent quality. Sorry, my voice is going. Pretty decent quality, not gonna lie. Anyway, so let's open it up. Well, the first thing that greets us is a couple different manuals. One for the external microphone, the other one being just a generic one. However, straight away I'm going to have to jump in with a criticism. See, this is the successor to my old camcorder. This is basically just a new and improved version of it. And so I got my head around most things in relation to this new camcorder pretty damn quickly. There were 2 or 3 things I wasn't quite sure about. Unfortunately, despite reading through not only just the section in English many times, but also the French section a couple times as well, I could not find anything in relation to actually what I was trying to find out. So overall I'd say that those manuals aren't overly helpful for myself, but other users may well find them useful. Don't know. Anyway, enough with all the negativity, because from here on out, it's only good. So here, actually inside the box, you've got a whole bunch of goodies. So let's start off with this. So this is a little bag, which houses the camcorder itself. And you'll notice that there's a loop on it, so that you can actually put it on your belt, and so have it like, there's a bum bag, in a sense, but with your camcorder in. Yeah, so you could have this on your belt, but I wouldn't recommend doing that, because, I mean, my old camcorder, it too had a belt bag, but even when I had that on my belt, and bearing in mind that that's a bit smaller and lighter, you know, even when I had that on my belt, it's still, like, hung down quite a bit, and I was worried that it might split off or something. So I'm not going to be putting this on my belt anytime soon. But nevertheless, it's still an option. So, opening this up, taking out the camcorder itself. Yeah, it is pretty similar to the old one. To be fair, it's a little bit more substantial. But other than that, I mean, you know, you got zoom, or the zoom on this is a bit more comprehensive. Similar setup in here. Screen does pretty much the same stuff. Got night vision, although the backlighting for that on this camcorder is housed in here as opposed to on top of the lens. Oh yeah, and then you've also got an external microphone. the external microphone on this is so much better than that for the old camcorder. Because, well, if you're out in windy conditions, then, you know, slap on the external microphone on the old camcorder, be fine, great, brilliant. But in much calmer conditions, there'd be like this buzzing noise in the background, and that would be quite irritating. So, yeah, in much calmer conditions, the external microphone for the old camcorder wasn't really great. Whereas the external microphone for the new camcorder, that actually improves the audio quality, even in calmer conditions. Because, well, the company who produces these things has actually managed to iron out that niggle, has actually managed to fix that issue. So now, if you want to put the external microphone on, you can have it on whenever, and there is no background noise. You know, so that's great. In fact, let me actually get the external microphone out for you. So there we are. Beautiful. I'll just get the one for the old camcorder out just to show you a comparison. Yeah, they are pretty much the same actually. Other than the fact that, yeah, this is much better audio quality than the older one. But yes, this is external microphone. What other goodies do we have in here? We have a HDMI cable. We have the charging lead, which did have a cable tie on it, but obviously I've charged it up, so, you know, that's no longer on it. Batteries, you got two batteries, chunky things these, and you click in at the back there. So yes, you've got two batteries. The old camcorder did also come with two batteries. I can show you one of them. It's this. However, I can't show you both of them, because while we're up in Yorkshire, I may or may not have lost one of them. Yeah. Yeah, so, batteries. Unfortunately, a problem that hasn't been totally rectified with these is the fact that they do drain quite quickly. If they're just floating about on their own, then it's fine. But whenever they're actually connected to the camcorder, whether it be, you know, batteries for the old one or the new one, if they're ever actually in the camcorder itself, then they do tend to drain, even if the camcorder is off. So that is a little bit of a niggle, and while these batteries do hold their charge better, still not brilliant, and so that's more than likely why you've got two. Oh, and then we get on to some other little goodies. Cool. So we've got a wireless remote here. The old camcorder came with exactly the same thing, and I've never used this, so I doubt I'll be using this anytime soon. But hey, it's a cool little feature, I suppose. And then we've got this. So this, basically, you can screw, he says, yeah, you screw into, like the hot shoe, and then you can actually hold the camcorder like so. Pretty cool. Not entirely sure if I would use it, because to be honest with you, it stands weight really, but, like, it's cool I guess. And then, yeah, the microphone, if you slip this nice little cover out, microphone then goes into there, like so. The lead, don't know how best to show you that, there we go. The lead then plugs into that port there. And there you go, it's all linked up. And you can whoops, there's the box gone. You can actually adjust whereabouts you want the camcorder to be situated on this frame. But yes, there you go. And it's also got somewhere where you can screw in like a tripod or whatever in the bottom of this. So not only can you have this, but you can also have a tripod, an additional tripod screwed into there. Not sure why you'd do that, but again, it's options. You've got so many options with this camcorder, it's great. Anyway, let me just recover the box and show you the final thing that comes with it. It's this lens hood. yeah, you actually get a proper pucker lens hood with this. So let's actually see if we can pop it on. I've never been successful before. I'm not entirely sure how to put it on. And as far as I'm aware, the manual doesn't actually tell you, so yeah, not great. But yeah, so you got like 3 parts to it, basically. Come on, there we go, there's one part. There's another part. Yeah. Does this work? Unless I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh, I think is there a picture on the box? No, of course not. That'd be the smart thing to do. Right, bear with me. Boom. Boom, right, so there we go. I did actually manage to get it on in the end. And yeah, God, doesn't this look like a proper pucker, intense bit of kit, eh? Hey, God, look at that. If you're someone walking through the streets like this, with this, you'd think they're like proper pucker professional film crew or something. Wow, that's incredible. Hey, so that's the first time that I've ever had this thing fully assembled, and it looks great.
Thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like.
And click here to subscribe.
Don't forget to check out this other great video.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.